I think those two players who are spawning quite close to it, probably going to move over fairly quickly over to that area. But see, we are around Plum Castle for the moment, seeing what these guys are going to be looking to grab for themselves. Wang Liang at the moment hasn't been able to find any loot. Bit of a rough start on that front. Is able to get himself some gear. And what's interesting is like, that was probably the most geared solos game I've seen ever. Like, there were people running around with a lot of gear, and that's, you know, thanks to the Roma Yang, because Mora's Blessings still spawn as well, just not as many, and the Roma Yangs are spawning up instead. But what's interesting is the players, you know, have more access to more loot. Horroroth is a map I always associate with, like, being good for loot. Like, it's very easy to get loot on this map. You see a lot of people always running around with good weapons fairly early on in the game and good armor fairly on in the game. So a mixture of that plus run with Yanks means we can have some crazy gear loadout towards the end of the game. And the King is taken down by the kill lead from the previous game. TET25 gets his first kill of the game. But Tryhard and Dubai are both on the board as well. And it's nice to see Dubai is actually having a bit of a resurgence after what was a... let's be real, a rough day number 1, 15th place he placed in. He came second in the last game. He just got himself a kill, and he's got purple armor. So Dubai starting to set himself up for some pretty big bits. But Chili here on the Z-Ping is just going to try and pop some of that healing. You can see the shield, definitely not as strong as before. Is able to move away for the moment. Is Jin and Jin find themselves in a fight. And Jin on the... losing end of this right now, lost a lot of HP as Jin just trying to finish up what he can, but players are just going to step away from one another, I think, for the moment, although the grapple does come down from Jin. It looks like just a lot of aerial combat is breaking out, and Jin can't cash in because he just refuses to touch the floor, but there it is!
Whoa!
Massive chunk of damage with the F ability there onto Jin as he catches back with the uppercut and the F from the ultimate there in response onto Jin. Gets the armor swap off, and Jin now has to be so careful because he is being heavily chunked out. Is going to recover his purple armor, or at least most of it, actually all of it. And Jin wants to keep the pressure up. He wants to keep going, and I think now he's realized the resets come in. He can't win this fight like this. He needs to get his health back and be on as equal footing as possible. Able to dodge around some of this damage. Good plan coming in from the pair of them as they are just trying to finish up this fight. It's been very extended between the two. And Jin getting himself on the tail, on the bad end of this trade now. Very, very low HP. Another grapple does catch on to him. Can Jin get the recall off in, not the recall, the reset off in time? So a grapple will land here from Jin. Jin going to keep the pressure up, and this should just be it done for Jin. Jin wins the fight.
Looks like it here is too, is GBL Zen. GBL Zen, like you said, we talked about it, but ooh, never mind. As Chili is going to be able to shut down Tryhard, and a massive parry coming through, and it looks like he's going to keep that same aggression. Chili is going to try to see if he can hold it here. Dangerously low, but it looks like Chili also dangerously low too. He has that gray shield. It's not looking good as it looks like, oh, he is going to end up getting that snatched away from Snack.
Oh, no, Snack took one.
No, Snack takes that one. Wang Liang ends up taking Tryhard. So it looks like Wang Liang comes through at a beautiful time to take it away, and then he ends up snagging the other elimination as well here. So the timing coming into this was also a fantastic here. Snack is going to be able to back out of this and get away from it as best as possible. Finds a gold one. Let's see if he is able to get anything off of it. Doesn't look like it, but still, Snack was able to have the advantage in that fight.
I mean, so Snack got to snack on some chili, is what you're telling me.
It was spicy, clearly.
He likes, what are they? You know, like the chili crisps? I can't remember what they're called now.
Those are spicy. Are those spicy?
You can get Thai chili ones, Thai sweet chili.
I don't think I've had those.
Oh, Sensations. Do you not have Sensations in America?
No.
Oh my God, you're missing out. Sensations, they're quite a posh crisp brand, but everyone
You're gonna need to send them to me.
Yeah, they're really good. They're just Thai sweet chili. It's so good. It's unbelievably good, actually. Dubai is trying to finish up Tryhard here. Tryhard actually just went down, so does not want to be going down again because that would be him out the game. And he just had a good game, so does not want to be losing out on that. I don't know whose base breath this is. I'm going to hazard a guess it's not Tryhard's. I think it's Snacks, actually, because he just ran through that without a care in the world. And Tryhard actually gets quite a lot of damage onto Snack here. As Snack is able to It is definitely Snack Spain's breath. He's able to stand in that and get himself the recovery off. Not under any real threat for the moment. Still got the Spain's breath for another 30 seconds, so he'll be nice and safe. And it's almost time. We're getting towards the point where the Realm of Yangs are going to start to spawn up, and the tempo in this game is just going to go through the roof as the King and Kaibao finding themselves in an exchange here. The King loses a lot of HP, but he actually turns it around onto Kaibao. Has to pop the blackout, but Kaibao is so low, catching the uppercut onto King. It's going to be close, but the King proves why his namesake, getting himself the kill as GD T225 takes out Roy Hehe and actually eliminates him from the lobby. It is not Roy's day.
Meanwhile, T225 gonna be able to rotate this around and figure that out too.
Solid kill for himself, but here we go. Realm of Yang spawning up. There's actually 2 on the bottom part of the map, and nobody's heading over to those portals, so somebody might be getting a free Mora's Blessing. And remember, you get the choice between Vermilion's Birthmight and Mystic Might in the Mora's Blessing on these ones. Most people are going to take that Vermilion Birthmight just because it is the strongest of all 3 buffs now. The revive is just so effective. Might have to hold that fort though, because Hongfly should just be able to finish Chili up here. He's got him pinned in the zone, but Chili actually does a good job of turning it back around. Misses out on that strike with the F there as he catches the grapple onto Chili. Chili able to get some of the recovery from the Z-ping there. Is going to quickly just dodge away as Hongfly struggling to keep up and catch on to his target here. And it looks like Hongfly unable to find himself the kill. So let's cut over to where we want to see. Let's cut over to the Realm of Yang. This is KKRA taking us over a fight versus T225. And he's got himself a good start here with the Golden Katana, just absolutely making mincemeat of the health bar.
Oh, wow.
That was just instantly over.
Doesn't even give him an opportunity though. So this is the one thing about these fights though. Sometimes, you know, it's one of those things where you can easily come in, get a nice clean cut elimination, doesn't even give him the opportunity, and just gets the finish. Dusts them off.
Well, Wang Liang and Jin getting themselves in their Realm of Yang fight here for the moment. As we should just see Chili take out Hongfly in the middle of this fight, so he is now removed from the game entirely. And these two scrapping it out here, playing it a little bit more slow, a little bit more steady comparative to what we had earlier. But Jin, now caught by the uppercut, is going to lose a fair amount of HP. He's going to try and get himself a recovery off, but he's not going to be able to do so as Wang Liang loses most of his shield. Jin about to lose his as well. So shields are pretty much stripped at this point. You can see they're both incredibly low as they both go down because it times out. They weren't quick enough, which means they both need to revive. They'll probably revive next to each other. Actually, they're starting to play it a little bit slower than that. Remember, they have 4.5 minutes to get the revive off and now find a kill. KKRA just got his revive. He's got 3 minutes left to find a kill. So there's 3 players right now who are all desperately looking for that Soul Bloom essence and looking for a way to not get yanged. As Chili, low HP here, being chased down, but he's looking to snack. Oh, this is revenge from earlier, actually. Chili, though, is going to be able
he's
to
able to
off.
do what he can, though. A snack looks like he's not going to be caught in a bad situation. And as Kaibao looks like he's going to be able to try to see if he can snag him, but Snack is able to get away. This is what I love about these buildings, that it's able to really be able to create those maneuvers and get them in and out. And Snack is able to find a shield swap. It's a gray shield, which is unfortunate, but he is able to get something here. And it looks like he will be able to keep the momentum going as he will be able to take off and get out of here. Now it looks like Kaibao is going to be able to do the impossible. Let's see if he's going to be able to catch up to him. He gets closer and closer every time. Oh, he missed the grapple. Kaibao might have lost his opportunity, though. A Snack is able to further away from it. It looks like he's going to decide to actually fight the one that's right in front of him, though. Looks like he does what he needs to as Wang Liang. Beautiful finish coming in from Wang Liang to KKRA. Able to do what he needs to. Back on the fight between Kaibao and Chili, though. Never mind. Kaibao is going to be able to claim some of that Chili and get the elimination. Gets the finish. Kaibao, again, we talk about that consistency. right? Kai Bao has been one of the top players that does keep that consistency. That's why he's in top 5. That's why he's in top 3. And he's been looking good towards these standings, though. So if he keeps this up, he's going to look amazing towards the very end of this. Is Wang Liang still trying to find also that form of consistency as well, because he has those games where he has struggled. But when he does pop off, he does pop off. He plays smart. He plays methodically. He thinks about his heals. He thinks about the next phases of his strikes. He thinks about the parries. He thinks about all types of qualities that's going to help him in between these fights here. That looks like he's going to go with, he's going up against one of the most consistent players, GBL Zin, who has done such a fantastic job of, like we said, that consistency. He is also one of the top players to do it as well here. And I feel like Wang Liang can learn a lot. But as of right now, Wang Liang is the teacher here, and he's giving GBL Zin a lesson.
Yeah, he's really doing quite a lot of work to him. Wang Liang actually did, remember, he got himself in the 1v1 with Jin. Both of them were unable to get the kill before the timer timed out, so they both got the debuff. Wang Liang took out a player who already had the debuff on, got himself a soul blue message, so he's stripped of it. Wang Liang knows that Jin will be dying fairly soon. He's got 1 minute 30 left before the debuff will take him, and he gets himself yanked. So Wang Liang gonna play this pretty safe, although I think you can see him through that hole in the window. Jin actually not going to chase, and he might be out of time soon. This is really, really rough for Jin, actually. He needs to find a kill. He's got 1 minute left. He needs to check the building.
Oh, it looks like he is, and it looks like he knows exactly where he is. He might have saw him inside of the window here as the Takeda is going to be able to come through and come out here. Hits, massive hits coming into Zin. It looks like they are going to be able to work towards this and figure it out. Wang Liang still going to be able to catch him within the corner here. Looks like he's going to be able to back this out. Oh, beautiful right click from the katana. Oh, he's able to come through with the ghost. It's gonna be.
It can't be long.
Can't be long, but he's gonna have to keep doing it. He's gonna have to keep the same momentum though, as the King is gonna decide to do the same thing as well.
Oh no, this is the last thing Jin needed. He didn't need to be third party. He probably only has like 20 seconds left on this timer, and if he can't find a kill, or if he's killed himself, he's gonna be denied. He is gonna be heartbroken with that one.
Looks more pissed than anything.
Yeah, well, that's probably the best way to word it, yeah. He was so close. Wang Liang, because of the third party, was able to escape, so he wasn't able to get the soul blue message. He was too low. The timer was against him. There was no way he was going to get another kill, and that was him just denied from getting into that game. As the Roma Yangs have now opened up again, so Tryhard going to try and get his way in, but
oh, somebody already took it.
And the King. It's gonna be a good 1v1. I'm gonna let you take the floor on this one, Davey.
I always love my 1v1, so it's going to be possible. Here we go as the cannon comes out immediately. The King is going to be able to push in massive hits on the dual blades here, but it looks like Kai Bao is going to come through with that spear. It's not going to give him the opportunity. Ulti comes through and or out. I'm waiting for the fireball to snap and come through at a beautiful time here, but it doesn't look like he's going to have any form of the momentum as he pops the ulti. The ulti gives him that speed and that damage boost, and obviously it's going to help him because the King is able to shut him down in seconds before as the game starts. The King is able to put his crown in and says, let me sit on my throne where I deserve.
That was brutal. He absolutely butchered him in that fight. There was no room to move. As the King now gets himself out Mora's blessing. And it is just going to be... I got himself the Mystic Might, and there was a golden greatsword in there, so we'll see if he's deciding to use that. But TT25 potentially getting himself taken out again. He just had a game like this where he had loads of kills but just went out too early. Is going to get himself a partial reset off. Wang Liang might be hunting as TT25 able to get some health back. He still needs to get more of a reset forward as Hypernova is going to chase onto him. Looks like TT25 is going to get himself up the scale rush, up the side of the cliff edge. He is just desperately trying to avoid, recover, and reset, but the grapples are chasing onto him constantly. This is so hard for him as actually it looks like Tryhard has found himself being hunted by the King, and TT25 is going to be able to recover in the meanwhile as Tryhard caught by the grapple, and the King should just be able to finish him up. That's Orion down. That's him taken out in this second game. 7 players left, 12 minutes left on the clock. The King and Wang Liang and TT25 are leading the charge with 4 kills apiece as Hypernova being hunted here by Kai Bao. Kai Bao switches quickly to the cannon, Gets out for that spear, just gets some damage off onto Hypernova. And oh my god, where did his health bar go? He throws out one more F ability, but Kaibao now getting himself a little bit too much health lost here. 2 minutes left on his debuff, so he needs to find this kill onto Hypernova or he will be bleeding out, as Hypernova could get himself in a world of hurt here. Kaibao's able to do a fair amount of damage to him. Got him very, very low. This might just be it. He might be able to get that Soul Bloom essence if it's not taken away. Kaibao needs to finish this one up onto Hypernova, but Hypernova gets some damage off of the Dual Swords. It's going to be an incredibly close one between the two of them. Kaibao now getting third-partied by Liu Renking. That is tragic. He was so... That's twice in this game, where someone has been so close to getting that all-important Soul Bloom essence to save them from the debuff, and somebody else has come along and taken the kill. Hypernova being hunted now by the King, as he's low from that earlier fight. Golden Greatsword is going to do some serious damage here on the Hypernova. And this could just be 2 free kills for the King. An absolutely phenomenal third party from him.
Surprised we have yet to see a fireball coming in as well here. The King looks like he's going to be able to back this out, is able to go for the full heal and the shield as well. And try to see what he needs to do here, as Hypernova is going to be able to clutch this down, shut it down, and make it look good towards this rotation. But they're outside of circle here. Luckily, the tick isn't too hard here, but he doesn't want to give Hypernova any more of an opportunity, as the King is going to be able to shut him down and send him so far outside, not giving him any room to try to maneuver and or get away, as the King's going to claim his 6th elimination. This is massive for the King. He needs this score. This could be absolutely massive for him if he keeps this up the way that he's been going. If he gets at least 2 or 3 more eliminations, let alone if he ends up getting a 10 bomb, this would be an absolute massive game for him and put him way up higher in the total standings for our solo game series. We look at T25 all the way. We are 6 players left deep in this, and it's only short of 3. This is feeling like a deja vu.
We have 5 players left. So if the King's going to get a 10 bomb, he has to do it. Basically, he has to kill every player left in the lobby. As Wang Liang, I think it's just gatekeeping the King from joining in. They're both going to open up onto one another for a fight immediately. Wang Liang catches the grapple onto the King. The King is able to break it for the moment, though. Catches a good pistol shot onto Wang Liang. So recoveries are going to be coming in, and the King is going to be able to heal up. He only gets a partial heal, though. Doesn't get the full heal, as Wang Liang chasing onto the King even more. Tries to catch out with the charge. Look at the damage from the dual swords the King's able to do to Wang Liang. Makes very, very short work of that health bar, as the King not going to get caught by the grapple there by Wang Liang. It looks like they are just going to step away from one another and take this a little bit more chill for now. But Wang Liang doesn't really want to let this game go yet. Doesn't want to let this kill go yet. As if the King goes down now, there is room for somebody to surpass him. Potentially Wang Liang.
Meanwhile, T25 looks like he's going to need to see if he can do something here. He does have those 4 eliminations, so far he does look good. All within this is Snack.
Oh, that's
looks like he's going to hide. Oh, as the Bane's breath is going.
Oh no!
A Snack ends up getting caught. The grapple is going to be able to give him a free one, though. A Snack is going to be decide to back out. Doesn't need to fight this out here.
He got the armor and the weapons. He actually got that.
That quick? Whoa,
yeah.
That was fast.
Well, like in that probably 1 second, half a second he had between him getting caught by the Bane's breath. Okay, Wang Liang got the weapons, but he got the armor. In that time, he grabbed the armor. That is unbelievable. I can't believe Snack survived that. So crazy. So still, players are hesitant to take a fight because it is still a fairly small circle, even with this many players. So they are playing it somewhat a little bit more chill. Obviously, Snack, the only player left actually from Vietnam in this lobby. Everyone else is a CN player. And I was just seeing the game take a little bit of a chiller stage, a little bit more of a relaxed moment. These players are just waiting waiting to see where the circle's going to take them, where they can go from here. No blister atop that tower. So,
Are they?
wait.
Oh wait, no. I thought they were in the same bush. I was like, huh.
It
looked like
that
it.
was so
It looked-
confusing.
It looked like it for a split second here. It looks like Dubai. Did that just come out of nowhere? Was that in the sand?
I don't really know.
They are in the same bush.
What?
They are in the same bush. I knew I wasn't crazy. They are in the same bush.
Huh?
And it looks like he decides to back out of his own bush and says, nah, I don't want to be a part of this one, and decides to leave. Probably the best thing is because now it's like, okay, that's fine. This Wang Liang is going to be able to pop up top here. Now the king has that bush all to himself. That is my bush, and can nobody be inside of my bush. Absolutely wild is the Wang Liang. I feel like Wang Liang knows that somebody is on that wall here. TD225 is on that outskirts. I think he knows it. He hears him down there. Gonna be able to try to see if he can pop the pistol all the way down there, but it doesn't look like it's hit anything.
Yeah, that's like for now. T225 is just gonna wait it out. 5 minutes left till the circle fully closes up, and it feels like he is content, just waiting to see where the game is going to take him from now. As the players... Wow. Snack is geared in some aspects and significantly under-geared in other aspects. Did you see those soul jades? 6 blue soul jades. That's it.
That's tough.
That is really rough, actually.
That's tough.
Only
Yeah, I
got
hope
one
that...
kill.
You gotta hope that nobody doesn't have any purple and gold, but I mean, let's be honest here. The King, Wang Liang, they definitely got something up their sleeve for sure. They definitely have something here. It looks like Snag is trying to see if he can find anything. Dubai is dangerously close. If he, if we were doing like red hot and cold, he's definitely getting a little warm here as he gets closer, but it looks like he's gonna have the free space though to do what he needs to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be one of the few downtimes here where I feel like a lot of people know where everyone is here. Looks like Snack and Dubai might possibly fight this out here as the cannon shots come through. T25 on the other side here. It looks like Dubai is going to decide to back out. Doesn't want to get into this engagement at all. T25 looks like he wants to, though. Look at that. He's chasing. He's going to chase. He's going to be able to pop the cannons. Let's see if he's going to be able to find it.
He's able to avoid it away as T225. Now just trying to get some cannon shots onto Dubai, but can't actually seem to land the shots, though. It looks like that is going to be all she wrote on that front for now, as Dubai just staying aerial. Wang Liang trying to land the shots, and it looks like Dubai actually is going to be the winner and the victor and hold this tower, though Wang Liang did think about contesting him, decided to back off as a couple of cannon shots are going to go a little bit wide. King, that cannon shot wasn't for him, but he did eat some damage there from Snag on that cannon across the ridge line. And the King is just quite happy in this bush. Like, nobody is hassling him here.
It looks like they still will be able to find something here as they're trying to see if they can ricochet the cannon shots, but it's not enough. I'm sorry. How was they able to? Wow. Okay, he hit that from that far. Excuse me. Never mind. Take it back.
As it looks kind of below him as well.
Yeah, looks like even with that, still going to be able to rotate this in. Let's see if they're going to be able to figure this out here. Dubai is just juggling it up, just jumping up and down. Doesn't really need to do too much here. He's just going to take his time. Wang Liang down at the very bottom. The King still inside of his bush. He's going to have to move once this next circle starts to come through. Going to have to sadly expose himself, but D25 up top, just waiting for the opportunity to strike here. Massive hits, trying to see if he can find anything here. Gonna go around all the way in this space here, all the way in this middle section of the canyons. Now, probably might not be the best time to do that, but we shall see. It looks like the snap. I'm sorry, what? I wasn't able to get any damage on that. He hit the other side of the wall. That's a little surprising. Is Snack half shield, still close gold. The only gold on our roster here for our solos. Snack's gonna try to see maybe he can create some food of his own. Get his own little snack. Wang laying down the bottom inside of his own canyon. And it looks like the circle will start to close in here. It's going to be nice and tight on each spectrum here as Dubai looks like he's going to be able to close the gap in between him and 225, waiting for the charge strike to see if maybe he can get some impact, but decides to cancel it out at the King. Very similar in a situation here, trying to see if he can find it. Wang Liang up top, making it so much harder. Doesn't want to give the King a free hit at all, as he's going to be able to grapple onto the BBE snack. It looks like he's not going to be able to touch on anything here. C25 is just waiting for him to come around up top here, waiting for the chance to strike here. Let's see if he's going to be able to find it in or figure it out. It looks like he's able to get some hits, though, but the shield ends up going all the way back. As Wang Liang all the way up top, trying to hold it together here. It's very dangerous. There's at least 2 or 3 players with a massive big sword here. He's going to have to be careful. Wang Liang, though, pulls out the massive purple coming in from the dagger. That dagger is going to be absolutely amazing if he's able to hit it. And he's able to catch him inside of this very center here, exactly where you want them to be. Oh, almost catches Snack. But he ends up catching him towards the end, though. Very, very unfortunate, though, coming into it is now. He will be able to find it and rotate this in as BBE Snack. Very similar situation. Looks like he's going to be able to go for the repair. The repair is able to be very, very helpful for him as Dubai. Going to be able to put forth towards it. Look at that beautiful strike. Oh, my God. Dubai is just waiting for the opportunity to let that thing absolutely fly. It's going to be tough to be able to do it. There's not a lot of terrain here, really, for a lot of them to go here. So if they end up caught in besides this middle, it's definitely going to be very, very amazing. And also very, very helpful for them, though, to be able to put this together here. Let's see if they can rotate this in and put this down, as now we're going to be able to find it.
Here we go.
It looks like they're going to be able to grapple in, waiting on each side. The Wang Liang ends up getting parried. This is the worst time we're able to be able to come through with this one. As the Takeda comes through, gets a massive hit, and sadly, Wang Liang does get finished and claimed inside of this small circle. Takeda coming through on each of these players, trying to get a nice little bit of grabs here. But BBE Snack, one of the only Tarkas here to able to keep it alive here, just little by little, but it's not going to be enough, as the King is going to be able to find 1. He claims 2, but he ends up, oh no,
Dubai!
It's so dangerously low. He's
No
so
way.
close to getting it limb, but he ends up keeping it alive
did
here.
it.
But the question is, he stays alive, but the question is, does he claim the MVP?
I'm going to say I think he had enough kills. He had quite a lot of kills that game, and yet there it is,
Wow.
the King.
Good is the only because they stay in the jar.